Hey, 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 what's up? All right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's get a little playing.
Give it up for my friend who came from Vegas. Homebound. Give it up for Homebound, everybody. Come on, let me hear the New York welcome.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Panty liners is a lifesaver. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Coughing and sneezing is a different level for you when you get in your 50s. Man, I truly that God bless you. I checked my panties. I'm dry. Thank you. I'm dry.
I said, hey, you 23, I'm 52, I'm a little bit too old for you. He said, no, you're not. I'm perfect for you. I said, for what? Child support?
Breathe before you go down there, because I'm not going to give you too much air. You want air, you push the air in, you suck it back out. Okay? That's how you get air there, okay?
What's up, everybody? What's going on? So, welcome to Thirsty Thursday. So, today's Thursday, and our subject for today, thank you, Jenny, for helping with the subject, is I basically turned around and said, copycat, stop being a copycat. And the reason why I said stop being a copycat is because so many times people do things, they're not aware of why they do them. They do them because they see somebody else doing them. For example, when people wear their pants sagging, and you know what? They really don't even know why they're doing it. Like, oh, it look good. You know, old boy doing it look good. Da, 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 da. But old boy doing it, and he looking stupid, and you are too. I cannot stand when people over 30. I'm sorry, but over 30, and when they're pants sagging, especially when I see a man in his 50s, you know, pants sagging. Dude, really, pull your damn pants up. I mean, I think it's so tacky. I think it's just, it's extremely tacky. But we always talk about people always trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Make your own lane. Stop copying off of other folks. Make your own lane. That's all we saying. We just talk about making your own lane. That's all. Make your own lane. So, with that, we want to talk about some things that are going on lately. Going on lately is a situation with people copying off other people. I'm gonna say this one because this is a hot study talked about now. It's about like Monique. Monique talked about, especially Black women, going around with bonnets on their head when they go out in public. They're going out in public with bonnets on their head, and then people are, you know, she's like, that makes it look bad, you know, on other Black folks. Well, I believe the reason why she said it makes it look bad on other Black people, because when you see something so tacky, okay, in a public, first thing you do is you look at another person that's that same nationality, which happen to be another Black person, like, is that good with you? So at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why she said, like, one sister tell another sister, hey, babe, do better, sis. You know, that don't look too cool. That don't look too cool at all. My thing is, I'm not so hard on the bonnet parts, even though I think it's tacky, because, you know, when I grew up, you weren't allowed to wear sponge rollers in your hair out in public. You had to have a scarf on your head. You can have sponge rollers on, but you better not walk out the house with just sponge rollers showing and don't have a scarf on your head. That's just the way it was. So now these people with Sherry Shepherd changed her wig on the plane live on the camera one time. That stuff was funny as hell. She had a traveling wig. I know you hear Wendy Williams talk about it all the time too. She got travel wig, you know, whatever. But at the same time, it's not a bonnet. My problem is, guess what? Dirty pajamas. Why you wear pajamas out in the public, especially when they're dirty? And you know, I'm sorry, but the first thing I think of when I see a woman with some dirty pajamas on, I'm like, yo, did you wash your coochie cat? I mean, I'm just like, you know, you got on some dirty pajamas. Dirty pajamas that's close to the coochie cat. Okay, so, oh, you're nasty. You're nasty. Forget about the flip-flops, you know, and excuse me, they're not even flip-flops. They are house slippers. Forget about the house slippers that you wore out the house. You wore the pajamas out the house. And if you had a bonnet on and dirty pajamas and house slippers on, you ain't looking too good. That's all I'm going to say. You ain't looking too good. You ain't looking too good. Let me see who's in the house. Give a shout out to my folks. Go back up to these comments. Let's see. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Jenny Friedman. Hello, Heidi Light. Hey, Ma Hopper. Hey, Dot. Let's see. Dot Willie. Let's see. Good evening. Jenny and Heidi. Okay. Hey, Dot. Hey, Dot. Hey, Dot. Hey, Dot. Hey, Dot. Everybody speaking to one another. I like that. I like that. Okay, let's see. That's right. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up on the bottom to show that you show a little love. Hit the thumbs up. You're welcome to share. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Subscribe and share. We're going to talk about a lot. We're going to talk about copycats, keeping up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Suzanne. Okay. Thank you about the intro, Jenny. Okay, let's see what's going on. What's up, Hennessy? The Black Rose. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, Bobby. Hello, Raspberry. Hi, guys and gals. That's a new person. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay. All righty then. All righty then. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm with money. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that says, I'm with Monique. Bonnets are for the bedroom and your home. Right. I mean, that's just the way I see it too. I feel the same way. I feel it's that's something that you should be using in the house. You know, like I said, I don't want to say it's just the way you're raised, but you know, it's just we wasn't raised. Let's see. Do you have an emergency or what? Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I just don't believe in wearing pajamas outside. Like I said, it's bad enough when people wear pajamas outside, but it's even worse when they're dirty. Okay, you got on some nasty pajamas. Okay, you admit you going out in your pajama. Okay, that's some pajama pants. Okay, but when you went out in your pajama pants, I bet you ran and got back home. But you know what though? What makes you what made you run out with the pajama pants? Was it emergency? I can see emergency, but was it just something to do and you didn't feel like changing pants? I'm just curious. I'm not you know, I'm not being a judge or jury or nothing. I just want to know what made you go out with oh, I'm glad they were clean. But this thing, like, what made you go out with the pajama pants on? It's just something I've never done. I'm not saying it's not possible to do. I'm just saying I just never chose to do so. Okay. What else I want to say here? Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. So Jenny says she wears it for comfort. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I wear mine for comfort too, but I just do it in the house. That's all. I just now have I went outside in my yard, you know, with have I went outside my yard with pajama pants on? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I see nothing wrong with hair wraps. Two different hair products. Okay, protectors. Okay, one is this style. Okay, that's different. Okay. I will say I have went out with a scarf on my head tie, you know, whatever. But I do the same thing. But at the same time, I'm saying they're getting on people that just everywhere they go, they got a bonnet on. I work in a store and I see people come in the store all the time with just a bonnet on their head. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When I say bonnet, that means that it's gathered around the edges of it and then it's a poof in the middle. Okay. They call those bonnets. Okay. Okay. Well, hers look like sweatpants. Okay. So I understand that. Like I said, I have nothing against I have nothing against people that wear anything out that's totally up to you what you wear out. I'm just saying to the simple fact is, at least like you said, Jenny, yours was clean. Okay, yours was clean. I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of nasty ones. And ladies, I don't want to pick on the women, but one thing I cannot stand is a pet peeve of mine is when I see a woman with, I'm gonna say heel open shoes. Okay, I'm gonna say heel open shoes. You got heel open shoes, and the back of your heel on your shoe is crusty. Oh, I can't stand to see that. I can't stand to see crusty on the back of your heel. The first thing I think of, you ain't bending over to scrub your feet. You're not bending over to scrub your. Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's see. Not in a bonnet looking. Okay. I got you. Okay. All right. I got you on that one. So another thing, I forgot what I was going to tell you. Oh, you know what's the strangest thing today? I was caught myself taking a nap before this, but let me see. So, dude. Okay, well, some dudes pay good money for that. Okay. Anyway, some women will sit up there and need to get their feet done. So they, guys pay to get their feet done. So, I had a situation where these two young men came to my door, and the gentleman said that his brother, 12 years old, got killed in a car accident. And there's a lot of game out there, so be it. But I hate when people play with death. So I want to believe that it was true. They both had a shovel and a rake and all that stuff, and he had a business car saying he does, he's trying to do a lawn service and stuff like that and washing cars. So it's basically he just trying to get his hustle on. But he said the money that they're making right now, he wants to donate it to burying his brother. I feel so sorry for him. So I told him, he says, is there anything that we can do to earn a couple of dollars, So I told him, I had some weeds out there growing, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't sprayed them yet because they didn't came through the rock. So I was like, hey, go pull those, And so this is so funny. He goes, all of them? I said, you want all the money? I mean, I'm not going to give you, like $1, $2. I gave him $20, but at the same time, I'm not going to give you $20 for nothing. So if you want to go out there and pull it, yeah, I'll give it to you. Because other than that, I might just give you $5. But the thing is, I really did look up to the gentleman growing up to learn that they're trying to do a business. Plus also too, they didn't just say, put their hand out, oh, can you give us this? They wanted to do something for the money. And I thought that was nice. That was nice. Now, all these things are going on. Also, I've been checking out all the stuff that's going on, and there's so much copycat and stuff. Okay. Oh, can we donate to do? Yeah, you can donate to me. Let me put up the Cash App for you. Okay. Any certain subject anybody want to talk about besides keeping up with the Joneses? Now, when we talk about keeping up with Jones, what are we talking about when we say keeping up with Jones? When we talk about keeping up with Jones, we talk about stop doing what other people do. Start doing some stuff on your own. How about do your own thing? Stop worrying about what other people do and do your own thing. I was watching some stuff that was going on the internet, not just about the Monique stuff and all that, but how about this? Do you feel that Monique had a right to say something about the women wearing bonnets? I'm just curious on how everybody thinks about that. Let's see. I have mine. Now, okay, girl, I wear muumuus and stuff around the house all the time. Okay, I throw on we used to call them what do we call? Oh, I lost words. I want to call it a duster. We used to call it a duster. I throw a duster on in a minute. I throw a house coat on in a minute. Like I got panties and bra with a house coat on. I throw it on in a minute. Okay, because the first thing I do when I get home is take off those clothes because I leave them in the washroom anyway. So when I come through there, I take off those clothes. So yes. Let me see. Keeping up. Hey, that's what I'm saying, Ma. Ma Harper said she was never the type to keeping up with the Joneses. Now, let me tell you something. If you can't afford something, where are your priorities with making sure that food is on the table, roof is over your head, and you're comfortable at night? that mean that the heating thermostat is okay. Where is that in your priorities that you would sit up there and put wearing a name brand outfit more important? I'm sorry. I cannot stand when I see, especially a woman in a little so-called name brand little outfit and your kids looking like they've been through the recyclable bin. I'm gonna keep it real. You know me. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, Dot. I agree with you. Let me show what Dot said. Because I agree. Okay, so wait. Oh, sorry. Okay, so Dot says, I saw nothing wrong with what Monique said. I can't stand to see women in public with bonnets on. Like I said, it's each his own. You know what I'm saying? I see nothing wrong with what she said too. I mean, I wouldn't have said it exactly that way, but everybody has their own way of saying something. Because I'm not keeping up with the Joneses, I'm in my own lane. So I'm going to say things the way I want to say them, and I might not say them in the way that somebody else has said it. So that's just me. That's what I mean about stop trying to be with the Joneses. How about being with yourself? How about doing things on your own? How about following your own self? Yeah, I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. So they say this, some of the stimulus checks are coming back out again. So, better look in your mailbox, look in your mailbox. Okay. Let me see what else I want to talk about. Let's see what other subject I'm gonna cover. Somebody else's question, because I want to just cover what I'm talking about. I want to cover with somebody else. Deal with you know what? This is a good subject. Okay, so Jenny says, my kids did without, and the neighbors had it all. I can only do what I can do. That's a two-sided thing. I'm happy for you, because you know what? Sometimes I'll admit, sometimes kids that have less, those are happier people. You know why? Because they have a more bonded love in the household. People need to stop thinking material things make them happy. Material things, they never made me happy. I've always had material things, but they've never made me happy. Friendship, I've always cherished friendship more than anything. But other people don't everybody don't cherish friendship the way you cherish friendship, and it's sad, but it's true. Let me see. Let me get this off of here. Okay, let me go down to the comments. Okay, let's see. Dot said those. Dot, girl, let me tell you something. Girl, my daughter went to the mailbox and came in on, Mom, you got to check. I'm like, because this is my 5th year having to pay. I'm used to everybody break their neck to get their income tax check. I'd be like, I wish I would break my neck. I take my time, because every year I got to pay. Even with this Corona stuff going on, I still had, in a different job, I still had to pay. So I can understand when you got to pay, you don't break your neck to do your income tax. You wait to the last minute to do it because you got to pay. I mean, it's not a good thing. I'll be able like, damn, when they gonna give me some money back? So to see that check come in, it was cool. It was cool. But and hi Kathy, how you doing? And like Kathy said, money don't buy happiness. Woo! You sure got that right. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let's see what she had. Okay. Money don't buy happiness, but it can make a choice of which man that you pick. Woo! But it's too many women being sugar mamas these days. So you know what I'm saying? Woo, y'all better be careful. Okay. I don't know why it keeps popping up with this right here. Let me see this one. Okay. Let's see what Ma said. Okay. I hope the good thing about this pandemic was to teach folks to do without all the fancy stuff. Oh, you are so right. I was, and I can only speak of my household, I was telling my daughter, because she's not used to not having nothing, and thank God we didn't have to go without anything. But at the same time, I told her stop living that same lifestyle, because I told her we can't live that same lifestyle. You can't sit up and just, ooh, that might not, throw that away, throw this away. You can't do that. I told her you have to live in a lifestyle of survival. And I believe that survival is, if you can't replace it, take care of what you have. And I've always been like that. And that's probably why I had so much and have so much, is because I take care of what I have. So I'm trying to teach her that too, because I said, well, maybe that was my fault, because she has been in a lifestyle where she didn't have to worry about anything. So I had to go back to that. I had to go back to that so she can stop thinking that we could just, toss everything. We have to stop that. And then at the same time too, like I said about gas is so high right now. You got to have to make your rounds when it comes to gas. Figure out where you want to go, how you want to go about it, and make those stops and do it. Simple as that. It's just simple as that. Let me see if I get another question that you would like me to answer. Okay. I don't know why this keeps popping up here. Let me see something, y'all. I'm trying to get this out of here. It keeps popping up. What is the deal? 1 second. Every time I get ready to put that up, this pops up. Why? Okay. Sorry. Oh, brother. Let me do this right here. Nope, I want that off. Okay. 1 second. I'm having a hard time with getting this off of here. What the heck? It won't let me off of here. Comments. Okay. Let me see. Only let me do that. What the heck? I'm so sorry. Anyway, it popped off. It won't let me go into the chat. I don't know why. Anyway, I was trying to put the thing up here. Okay, my lifestyle. I own my home. There's food in the fridge. Okay, clothes on my back. Hey, and friends and family. I'm blessed. That's what I'm saying right there. Ma Harper, you said it all in one. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Okay. And two, have you found out that going through all we've been going through and I can't even say a year, because it's really been 2 years. Can you really say that going through it for the last year, it hasn't taught you who your real friends are, who you can really trust, and who was really being friendly, or who was just being with the Joneses, to be hanging on to what you had and to try to cling with you. Okay. Now, to me, I've learned that even more, that with day and day, no days promised. We all know that. I'm not going to, keep saying it. We all know that no days promised. But if you're not happy with yourself, you are not going to be happy at all. At all. Be happy with self first. Stop worrying about other people and be happy with self. Oh man. Woo. I'm so with that right now. I think being in this pandemic has taught a lot of people how to love themselves, and focus on what they really want out of life and how they really want to live their life. Because the simple fact is that everybody cannot do things the way they think they want to do them. Because we had hopes and dreams, and we had ways and means to do for those hopes and dreams. But at this particular time in life, we can't see things the same way, because we're in a situation now where we have people looking for jobs. A lot of people lost their jobs, but a lot of people are doing 4 jobs and getting paid for 1 job and getting paid less than that normally would pay. And it's sad. It's really sad. That's the sad thing. I just heard from a girl, a coworker. She was saying, because a lot of people out here they're working in casinos. A lot of them lost their job. And then a lot of when they went back, they were paid. When they went back, they lost their seniority. And that's the sad part. They lost their seniority. So when they lost their seniority, they basically was on the same level as other people off the street. So it's like all them years put in for what? For what? So at the same time, now they said there was a bill signed that in the casinos out here, they have to hire back the people that they fire first before they hire new people. Well, the thing is, why they try to hire new people, because insurance reason wise, because they don't want to pay people their retirement. They don't want people to pay people their insurance. They want non-union employees so they can make them do whatever, whenever, and however. So let's see what she's saying here. Let's see. This pandemic has also ramped up the ugly in folks too. Oh, you better say that again. This pandemic has wrapped up the whole. You've seen a whole different side of people now. A different side. People that you thought was one way, you see them in a whole different way right now. And I'm not trying to be messy or nothing like that, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth. You see them in a whole different way right now. Because the simple fact is, people handle stress in different ways. Let me tell you this. I seen this lady today. This lady was buying a 12-pack. Okay. She was buying a 12-pack of beer. Okay. And in that beer that she was buying, she was also wanting a bottle. She's buying a bottle of alcohol. She's buying a 12-pack of beer. She started telling me about somebody that passed away, and she started crying while she was saying it. So I told her, stop crying. Stop talking about it. Well, if you're talking about it makes you cry, then why talk about it? And I'm saying to myself, I don't know the person you talk about anyway to die. So why is you telling me? You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand people. It's like she just wanted to cry. And I told her, I said, well, you've already been drinking. It might not be a good, if you think it's a good idea to even buy some more alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Woo. So she's like, yeah, you're right. I know. But she still bought that alcohol. But at the same time, I was like, girl, please think about what you're doing. You're depressing yourself. And then, I'm not going to cry with you because I don't even know the person you're talking about. But I'm looking at you. Do you really need some more alcohol? Yep. Now, this is a good point right here. Di says, some people don't know how to deal with stress. And that is so true. Do you know that things have went up now for people that drink now? And this is crazy. I see people that buy alcohol every day. And I'm saying to myself, why are you buying a small bottle instead of buying a big bottle? Because tomorrow you're going to buy some more. And so I decided to ask one guy because, he talks to me. So I asked myself, I'm just curious, why you buy a small bottle? You spend so much money, And he said, because if I buy a bigger bottle, I'll drink it all up. So people can't even pace themselves anymore. People just want to drink. But you're wasting so much money on alcohol because you're spending more money buying a small bottle 3 days in a row, but you don't think you're alcoholic. You are. You're alcoholic. I don't care how much you say you can handle it. You're still an alcoholic. And I don't understand why, if a man drinks so much, how are you going to even ask a woman out? How is that woman going to feel about you to say, oh yeah, go ahead. I like you too. Buy a bottle tomorrow. We hanging out. Yeah, let's see. Okay. What you said. Okay. I feel bad for people that have to drink. Me too. But at the same time, you know what though? When we're supposed to be shut in, a lot of people was buying alcohol and then getting together and everybody drinking it. When everybody's supposed to be standing at home and minding your business. I think if you stay at home and mind your business, you won't need another bottle the next day. Sorry. Let's see. Stress isn't good for your body. Stress can kill in an extreme situation. Okay, you know what? People talk about high blood pressure and everything else. Don't you know what she just said is so very true? Stress can kill. Stress is something else. Okay. And my thing is, if something is stressing you out, Get away from it. If that person calls you and stresses you out, don't answer the phone. I'm sorry. I mean, like I said, we have a different outlook on things now because of a situation where life has changed. We have changed. So we have to move in different ways. So if someone is stressing you out, it's not worth it. And if losing their friendship is you feel is a loss, it's not a loss. It's a savior to your life. So if that friend is stressing you out, leave them alone. I'm sorry, but leave them alone. Leave them alone. Well, you know, and I know what you're saying, Ma, but she says, no, thank you. Pass on drinking like that. That's what I'm saying too. I will social drink. I'm not a drinker. So I'll have a social drink and I know my limits. I know I have one drink. If I have 2 drinks, I'm like, woo. So I know my limits, but at the same time, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm, you know, not in control of a situation. I like to be in control of a situation. So that's how that's going to work for me. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll show this one. Okay, I work with people in addiction, so I don't feel like you do. I understand they need help. Okay. Let me see. And let me tell you something, Jenny. It's okay to disagree. Everybody's opinion on something is not absolutely right. So I have no problem with that. Let me make that clear. If you don't know Oval comedian, let me explain something to you. I have no problem with someone saying something different than what I say. I feel like everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't feel my opinion is on a higher standard than anyone else's. I just feel it's my opinion. I feel like I respect people that like to give their own opinion and stand by their opinion. But at the same time, I respect people that give an opinion and an open mind to see something else. That's true. Okay, that's true. Let me grab this and let me play this right quick and let me grab this. I'll be right back. Let me play this real quick so I gotta grab something right quick. Really quick.
Hot lips. There's no telling what she might say. Ooh. With the Val comedian.
All right, I had to grab something right quick. All right, so like I was saying, I have no problem with someone saying something a little different than me. So please do not hesitate to say your opinion on something. Trust me, it ain't going to go to the right or the left. I'm good with whatever you got to say. Okay, unless you say something about me, then I might talk crazy to you. We all have opinion as long as it's respectful. There you go. So anyway, I'll take a question at this time. I'm gonna probably wrap this up. All I wanted to say is that I want people to stop being a copycat. Stop copying off of other folks. You know what I'm saying? Stop copying off of other folks. I was like I said, the main subject was talking about what Monique has said. Now it's like being a copycat because people are doing it because they see somebody else doing it, and some people think it's cool because they see somebody else doing it. I'm saying if that's what you want to do, do it, but don't do it because somebody else is doing it. Do it because that's what you want to do. So if you want to walk out the house with house slippers on, that's what you want to do, you do it. Okay, but don't do it because Sue Jane and Mo is doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, now if you want to go out the house with a bonnet on your head, that's what you want to do, you do it. But do it because that's what you want to do. Okay. Now, hey, Jimmy. Now, if you want to walk out the house with some dirty pajamas, and that's what you want to do, you do it. But that's not just what I do. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is me all day. This is me all day. This is me all day. I am a leader, not a follower. I've never been a follower. Can't do it. I'm a leader, not a follower. Never cared about what others do. There you go. But at the same time, some people cared about what others wear. Being with the Joneses, living like the Joneses. Y'all gotta cut that stuff out. Cut that stuff out. Cut that stuff out. And like I say, if they clean, they clean. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Some people, let me say this. I was in a store yesterday in Walmart. I went to go pick up some stuff, and this and it wasn't black, wasn't white, little Asian family. The little boy had on some really thin pajama pants. Okay. The little girl, I'm not too, hers didn't look like pajamas, but, then she had another little baby in a basket. But at the same time, the little boy just kept pulling on himself, pulling himself. And I thought, oh man, he's going to have an accident. He's going to have an accident. But the pajamas wasn't dirty. But at the same time, they still was pajamas. And they were just so thin. I'm just saying, goodness Lord, they were just so thin. I was like, those are pajamas. Those should be worn in the house, but I was like, I just started laughing because I was like, they got it all the way down to the kids. The kids wearing our pajamas. And it was so funny because the guy behind me he was white. He was like, oh yeah, well, that's a situation going on there, huh? And I was like, yeah. I said, I think he's gonna pee on himself because he keep messing with himself. Next thing you know, the little girl had a nosebleed. I don't know where it came from, but her nose started bleeding. I was like, oh my God. Maybe they didn't have money. No. Don't get me wrong. It's not about them having money or not. Okay. Let me show what Jane said. It's not about them having money. This is the thing. They had other clothes. You have, regardless to if you have money or not, you have other clothes to wear. And I'm saying that to wear pajamas out, to each its own. Like I said, I just don't agree with it. And I'm not going to let anybody in my household do it. That's all I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So if we have any questions, I see everybody's scared to come up. Anybody have want to come up and do a little chit chat? Other than that, I'm gonna wrap these things up. Let's see. What is this doing? Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's doing this. I heard you, Jenny. You say yours look like pants. I got you, babe. I got you. Yours look like pants. That's good. Like I said, everybody's don't look like pants. If like I said, don't forget, if I'm saying something that don't apply, it don't apply to you, babe. Boom, bam. Everything I say don't apply to everybody. So that's all I'm saying. So if it don't apply, don't take it. Don't take it in any other way. So what else we got to talk about? Anything else anybody else want to talk about? We already talked about being a copycat. Don't be a copycat. Stick with your own. It's just tacky, Val. Well, I think the same thing. But like I said, I can only control my household. That's all I'm saying. And my thing was, when I was trying to explain to somebody, I said, when people do foul stuff, and I say foul stuff because I'm going to say it like this. A conversation. And the conversation is not appealing at all in my book. The first thing that someone might do that's hearing the same conversation I'm hearing is look at the same nationality and like, dang, but I don't understand why people think that nationality can say something to them to make them stop. Them people going to do what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it. If it does not affect me, I ignore it because the simple fact is just don't include me in your conversation if you're having an ignorant conversation. And that's just that. That's just that. Okay, let me see. Oh, gosh. Okay, here we go. Here goes the copycat rule right here. All right, Dot. Okay, Val. What do you do about so-called friends that mimic what you do and where? Now, you know what? I've never been the type that copy off what other people wear. I will copy some to a certain degree if I see it looks like a nice way. Most of my clothes, I do some kind of alterations to mine. I design them some type of way. I maybe rhinestone them or something. I used to do it all the time. I used to sew and do different things. I buy an outfit and I rearrange it. By the time I wear it, You know, I have a lot of things I wore one time, can't, you know, so right now I can't wear again. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna work on that. We gonna work on that. But at the same time, that's just me. I like to be different. I've always liked to be different. When I was in high school, I made my clothes. I made my clothes because even though we lived on the expensive side of town, and I grew up quite well, you know, we wasn't in need of one or nothing. But at the same time, I just didn't. I wasn't the type where my mom gave me a credit card to send me to the mall every weekend. So at the same time, I made clothes. My mother taught me how to make clothes so I can have something different nobody else had. Okay, let me see. Oh, I love Maxi dresses. Val, let's see. Buying and wearing Maxi dresses and hats. I've never saw them in those things until they saw mine. Okay. You know what? I love Maxi dresses. How did I say that? Okay, I love Maxi dresses. My thing, and when we say Maxi dresses, this is what we're saying. We're saying long dresses, long flowing dresses. Okay, when we're not evening wear, we're saying like a sundress, but sometimes they, you know, it's not just a sundress. Sundress to consider most of the time when it has spaghetti straps, thin straps, and then we have maxi dresses when it could be long sleeve, it just could be whatever. But the thing is, I like maxi dresses, but my thing is I don't like when it's thin and you can see through them and you can see that somebody got some not how to say this nicely, some nice not non-appropriate undergarments. I'm gonna say it that way. Non-appropriate undergarments. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. So that's just my feeling on that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right, I got you on there. Okay. So sometimes women think that's cute, that's to wear see-through stuff. They think it's cute. Let me see. Where? Oh God. How do you say need to wear the granny panties? Yeah, well, wear the granny panties or whatever. All I'm saying is that if you got on a thong and you got dips and whips going on, you got a roller coaster ride going on your booty, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to see that jingling and wingling, you know what I'm saying? Some people think that's cute. And some women will walk harder just so it can make its own direction. Oh. So you had a sister-in-law that started copying you. So how did you handle that? Because when you get a sister-in-law that's copying you, you know that, like they say, blood thicker than water. How did you handle that, Dot, so it wasn't a problem in your household with your husband? Just curious. Let's see. Oh, that moved too fast. Let me see. Let's see. Private. Okay. So, one more thing I want to talk about. When I say keeping up with the Joneses and stop being a copycat. Did you notice that Evelyn Lozada, whatever her name is, Evelyn on Basketball Wives, said that she was not going to come on Basketball Wives no more? I was like, oh, what? You ain't got no soccer player to bring on with you? I mean, you had a baseball player, a football player, and a basketball player. I mean, like, I always said anyway. I said they should change their name anyway. It shouldn't be Basketball Wives. It's like Who Slept with an Athlete. Who Slept with an Athlete? That's what they should name that show. Who Slept with an Athlete? I am so sick of all these shows where they talking about some wives and ain't nobody know why. And then some people is getting in relationships just to be on a show. Are you that thirsty? Thirsty, and you that thirsty. Okay. But at the same time, Evelyn said she don't want to be on there no more because, whatever her reasons were, the persona that she want to give on, she ran his time. Girl, you've been ran your time. Okay. And I think the colorist stuff last year, I think that really hurt her. And she really had a different outlook on it because that was really serious. I mean, but being in the Black community, Colorist has been going on for a long time. Light skin, dark skin, your own against your own. That's been going on a long time. Okay. Do I think that she meant to send out that monkey emoji? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I don't care what she wants to say. Yeah, she meant it because she didn't call the girl ugly. She said she looked like a gorilla. So she meant it. She meant to call that girl ugly. She meant to call the girl a monkey, a gorilla, monkey, ape, whatever. She meant to call her all those kind of animals. She meant to call it. So by her getting off, I just think it finally got to be too much for her, and she don't have an athlete right now. Maybe she's dating somebody in the financial department. So it can't be basketball wise for her. It's got to be financial mistress. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just woo, keeping up with the Joneses. If you got a point guard, I need to give me a forward. You know what I'm saying? Stop that. Y'all stop. She's a messy. Let's see. Let's read. Ooh, let me go back to this one right here. She's a mess. Okay. Lives across the street. I speak and keep it moving. Oh, so then you talk about your sister-in-law. Okay. So you speak and keep it moving. You know what? Sometimes that's best to do. Sometimes I don't care how long you've been married to somebody. Sometimes the in-laws just do not accept you. I don't care. But instead of the family member that's the bloodline family member being happy for their bloodline family member, they always trying to cause corruption, you know, in the happy household. And you got to make sure that you value your household more than you value your bloodline sometimes. Because once you said I do, that's your blood. That's your blood. Light skin and dark skin. I don't get it. Okay. Okay. So Ma says, what about light skinned and dark skin? I don't get it. Okay. Well, I don't think how to say this because I've been dark skinned all my life. And the thing is about light skin and dark skin, we got to go back to, and I hate to say this, but we have to go back to slavery. Okay. A lot of times in slavery, a lot of people had babies by their masters. So it came on the lighter complexion. Okay. When it came on the lighter complexion, it was a little favoritism in the partially Caucasian individuals. So the ones that were very dark, they did not feel that they had any white in them. So they were treated differently. So people that are more lighter and fair complexion have been enhanced with knowing that they feel that they are better than. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. Okay. So it's sad, but that's just the case. That's just the way it's been. Just like a lot of times you know, you hear this so much, and I heard, even though I make jokes about it, I hear so much about people saying you know, like, oh, I can't stand when a black dude date a white girl. I have no problem with it. My thing is I can't stand when a brother, a black guy, wants to not have any conversation or something or look down on a black woman because he's with a white woman. That I can't stand. I have so many situations where I know that I'm gonna say this one couple. She's white, he's black, but she's more dominant over him, and it's kind of like, oh my gosh, can't you see that? But you can tell that she must be the one with the money because he bows down to her too much. I mean, she's to me, it's a way to check a man if you feel like he needs to be checked about something. But to me, it's still a man, and you need to let a man be a man, and you shouldn't disrespect a man in public. That's all I'm saying. Whatever you do in your household, that's what you do in your household. But I don't feel that a woman should disrespect a man in public. That's just I'm old school like that. That's what I feel. But at the same time, when he's with her, he doesn't talk. When he's not with her, he wants to hold a conversation. So I had a problem with him. I just refuse to talk to him when he's not with her. Because if you can't talk to me when you with your woman, don't talk to me when you're not with your woman. It's disrespectful. To me, that's just my opinion. But as far as light skin, dark skin, that's not going nowhere. We can talk about it till we blue in the face, till we orange in the face, till we white in the face. It doesn't matter. It's not going nowhere. It's been here forever, and it's going to always be there because people are always going to think they're better than other people. It's to me, it's like it was a dark skin wasn't even accepted until white women started dating dark skinned men. Like, it's a lot in that dark skin, a lot of that dark skin. Okay. So, hey, D. Marie. Okay. Let me say hello to everybody before we run out of here. If you have a question, please drop your question in. If you'd like to come backstage and come on and make a statement on something, you're more than welcome to do so. We're going to wrap this up. I'm going to give about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to wrap this up. So let me give somebody else the opportunity if they want to come in. And let me see and make sure I address all your questions. So that was the thing about light skin, dark skin. Okay. Let me see. What must I say? I'm a native Hispanic, black, and white. Okay. Would have been easier to say I have no Asian in me. That's cute. I have all my niece and nephew. Not one of them is all black. Okay, not one. Navajo Indian and black, Hawaiian and black, Hispanic and black. So my child's the only one that's all black, but at the same time, that to each his own. Growing, you gotta like who like you. So at the same time, I have a lot of white friends. Grew up in a white neighborhood, so I have a lot of white friends. But at the same time, they never discriminated with me, and I never discriminated with them. So that's why I can't stand when people want to group together, want to talk about all white people this, all white people that. That's not true. All black people are not the same. All white people are not the same. Okay, you have problem. I have problem with white people. I have some problem with black people. So it is what it is. Each person is an individual. I don't want to go into this long lecture about that, but each person is individual. All I'm saying is, like I was talking about Evelyn, is she crossed some lines. Okay, she crossed some lines. And sometimes, Shawnee O'Neal, you gotta look at it. Sometimes she think that she act like it was not to be in the in crowd unless she was with the light skinned crowd. She did it. Okay, she did it. It's like Jen was a token dark skinned person, and they only accepted her because she was a name brand girl. That's all she was, a name brand girl. She was bougie. She was bougie. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, mixed races come all around. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, love people for who they are. That's all I'm saying. My thing is, I'm gonna say this. And I'm dead ass on this one. Love people for who they are and how they treat you. Simple. I try to treat people with the utmost respect, but if you disrespect me, I'm a whole different person. I would tell you that straight up. I'm a whole different person if you disrespect me, because I try not to disrespect anybody. I cannot stand for somebody to cross a line with me and think it's going to be okay. I can't stand bullies. I grew up with bullies because I used to be so skinny, and everyone wants to fight the skinny girl, thinking that you can't fight, so you got to always defend yourself. So I grew up with bullies. So, and then you grow up, they're mad at you because you live on the white side of town and they live on the black side of town. So now they think that you think you're better than them, but you don't act like you're better than them. You're trying to socialize with them, but at the same time, they think that you think you're better than them. So now you have to defend that too. So sometimes I'm on a defense about certain things. So that's why I tell people, I know, how it is on both sides. You black, but you're not supposed to be in this area, but you are in that area. But then you're fighting to be accepted in that area. But at the same time, do you fight to be accepted in that area, or you just be yourself? I'm always being myself. I grew up learning that, be myself. But at the same time, I'm not going to let anybody disrespect me. Okay? Now, let me say this. Okay, Bobby got a good one right here. Okay. If a person is good to people, then it don't matter if you're green or orange or purple or black. or white. You're right. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's my motive. Let's see what Heidi had to say. Okay. I had a lot of spice in my single days. Don't believe in a race or color or skin. We all bleed red and pure. Okay, Heidi, that's funny you say that. I'm gonna tell you this story. So I was the youngest one in a department one time, and I worked in a hotel. I was the only black in this department. And this what was she? She's Italian. I think she's Italian because she's also, yeah, she said she's Italian. Anyway, so she tells me one day, now she says this, don't forget what I just said. I'm the youngest one and I'm the only black. She says this in the office in front of everybody. She says, Valerie, if I cut you and you bleed, will your blood be purple or would it be red like mine? That's what she said. God is my witness. Now I'm young, so I'm a little hothead because I'm like, hey, you can't talk to me like that. So I looked at her and I said, well, let's cut each other and see. So when you say that, yeah, I've been through some things. I watched a lot of racism being out here. Vegas, very racist. Very racist. People always talk about the South is racist. Yeah, I think every state has its own. Okay, let's see where we at. I'm gonna tell you about this too. And it's one of the other women, older white woman. I always cared about how I look. We just talked about that earlier about the clothes and stuff, right? So, I always worry about, dressing. And I used to dress. I always have dressed. Like I just told you. Always dress, always alter clothes, made it, all that stuff, made clothes and everything else. This is the thing. Guess what? So, older lady, white woman that I used to work with, she told someone else, Valerie must hook at night because how else can she afford to wear such nice clothes? So it got back to me that she said that. And so I approached her and I said, well, I heard that you said that I must hook at night because how else can I afford to wear nice clothes? And then she says, yeah, because I had nice clothes too. I just don't wear them here to the office. And I said, well, that's your choice. I said, but I've been the same size for years. So I have accumulated a lot of clothes and I like to wear my clothes. But trust me and believe, if I hooked at night, I wouldn't need this job. I said, trust me, I wouldn't. If I sold pussy, I wouldn't need this job. Trust me. So, and the killing thing was I was married too, and she said that. So it was very disrespectful, very disrespectful. Let's see. Okay, let's see. My family was the only family growing up in the west side of the tracks. Okay. The whites all lived on the east side of the tracks. Oh, okay, Heidi. One of my friends that I grew up with, she used to call my daughter white girl because my daughter went to private school all her life, and she said my daughter talked proper, and I was offended by that because this one, me and her grew up together, but we didn't grow up in the same neighborhood. She grew up in the predominantly black neighborhood. I grew up in the white neighborhood, but we went to the same school. So she was bused to school. I drove to school. But the thing was that she said that I told her that I know how I felt, fighting to fit in because I didn't live in the same neighborhood as the black people. So I told her that I found that offensive and don't say that to my daughter. Just because she goes to a predominantly white school and it's a white Christian school. Don't call her that, because she goes through enough. It's not that many black people where she go to school at, and then you're gonna say that. But that I pay for that. I pay for her to get her education. I don't pay for her to. I don't pay for her skin color. I pay for her education. Okay. Let me see. I don't save clothes. Why do you buy them? Some people do though. Okay. Oh, you don't save clothes? Oh, if I buy something and I like it, I'm going to save it. If something happened to it and I want to adjust the zipper break and I want to replace the zipper, I'm going to replace it. If I like it, I'm going to keep it. If I can still fit it, I'm going to keep it. So I give away clothes all the time. Let me tell you something. I gave away, this was 4 years ago. 4 years ago. So this is way before all this stuff happened. 4 years ago, my size started changing. So one of my close, my godmother, she opened up an organization to help grandmothers that are taking care of their grandkids. Okay. And I decided that I wanted to help her. So I said, I had all these suits because I was going to church every Sunday. So, I wore suits all the time. I grew up not believing that you should wear pants to church. So I never wore pants to church. So I had a different suit all the time. And I like to wear suits. I didn't just wear a dress. Hollywood wore a dress. I always just felt I needed to wear a suit on. So I had plenty of suits. So I went through my suits and I decided that if I couldn't fit it at that point, at that time, I shouldn't have it. So all the ones that I couldn't fit, I decided that I was going to donate to her organization. She went through them herself first and said, I'm picking out the ones I want first. And she said, Valerie, how did you sit up there and have that much accumulated? We counted up. I donated, I think it was 78 suits. 78 suits that I donated to the organization. And she said that the women were fighting over them, and they're supposed to be having one, and a lot of people wanted two. So she, then they asked her the next year, is your goddaughter going to donate some more suits? I was like, I ain't been out buying suits like that, but I had a job that I had to wear suits to work too. So that's how I accumulated all those. But at the same time, like I said, that's how I am. If I like something, I keep it. So when I gave those away, I couldn't believe that I had that much to give away. I had, and my god brother played for the NFL. He had to help me get him out the car. He goes, those big garbage bags. It was so many. It was crazy. It was like, I think I had about 6 or 7. It was garbage bags full of clothes. I folded them up all pretty. They was all clean. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, you guys. And thank you for dropping in and hanging out. Please hit that thumbs up. Okay. Like and share. And thank you for Thirsty Thursday. Let me see what one more person has to say. Let me see. I wear my clothes. Some people have work, okay, church clothes, etc. I wear mine. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I wear mine too. I don't just let mine sit in the closet, okay? I don't do that. Let me see. Let's see. Maybe you mean you get good use out of you. Yep, I get good use out of my clothes too. That's right. I do understand. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming in. Raspberry Dot, Heidi, Jenny, Ma, Sherry. Hi, Miss Sherry. I love your comments, Miss Sherry, on IG. Thank you for taking out your time to make the comments. I appreciate it. Jenny, I always love your comments. Thank you for taking your time out, Ma. I love your comments. Heidi, I love yours too. God dang. Ain't nothing but love. Ain't nothing but love. Raspberry, nice to see you popping in. Okay. Get your comments. Okay, Hennessy, I always get yours. Thank you so much. I have to say, Bobby, thank you too. I have to say, I really appreciate each and every one of you. I do. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I love the topics that's wrong up. I want to thank Jenny for bringing up this topic up. I had a couple more things that I wanted to address on, but I was like, sometimes I had to watch what I say. So I try not to go in a certain direction. So I'm going in the other direction. So anyway, I'm going to go back to doing interviews too. I have a couple of interviews signed up, and I'd like for you guys to join in. But thank you for popping in on Thursday. And don't forget, don't be a follower, be a leader. And do what you do is best for you. Okay. Until the next time, I love you all. And thank you for popping in. We out.
Give it up for my friend who came from Vegas. Oh, is a lifesaver. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Coughing and sneezing is a different level for you when you get in your 50s. Man, I still, I truly that God bless you. I check my panties. I'm dry. Thank you, I'm dry. I'm 52, I'm a little bit too old for you. He said, no, you're not. I'm perfect for you. I said, for what? Child support?
Breathe before you go down there, because I'm not going to give you too much air. You want air, you push the air in, you suck it back out. Right? That's how you get air there, okay?
All right. Have a nice evening, everybody. See you next time. Bye. I'm Val. I'm out this. Peace.